Okay. So you got some in your hand? Somebody doesn't have. So somebody will not have. Okay. Now, I want you to tell me how many pieces I have in my hand. And the time starts now.
Saurabh 3. Andre 2.
Suman 1.
Ashu 2.
Anshu 2.
Shakti 1.
Moshmi 2.
Nil. Please repeat once more.
Saurabh 3. Andre 2.
Suman 1.
Ashu 2.
Anshu 2.
Moshmi 2.
One nil.
So you have
10.
3 pieces with you, sir.
There are
yeah. 3 pieces.
10.
3 pieces.
5 pieces should be there.
3 pieces are with you, sir.
The answer is wrong.
You should have 5 pieces.
So give me one answer when you form.
5.
3.
Can you repeat
There are
once
3
more?
colors, no? And 5 pieces each. So 5 3s
So
are
15.
15.
And the
Oh.
sum is 12.
10.
So there should be 3. Then I don't know how.
No.
Somebody should be holding 3.
Somebody is holding 3 out here.
So I'm holding 3.
So repeat once more.
So see, we are 8 people out here. Out of 8, 1 does not have. So that makes 7 to the 14. 14 में से 1 has got 3, rest have all got 1 has got 1.
Yeah.
1 has got 3, rest have all got 2.
2.
Right, so that makes it an average of 2 per head on 7, 14. So he should be having only 1 more piece with him.
ये क्या है?
ये कोई-
Ma'am, there are total 15 pieces.
So
When
7
you
guys
go
are
ahead,
there.
We counted it.
Yes,
as
7 or
seven.
8.
Count it once more. Why
So
are you
one
bothering?
should be deleted now.
So I start again,
Yeah.
and on the right person on the right will speak. So 2, Moshmi 2.
Saurabh 3. Andre 2.
Ashu 2.
Anshu 2.
So Shakti 1. Suman 1.
One nil.
5 2s are 10, 11, 12, 13.
13
So
are 2
yeah.
pieces are there.
2
with him.
pieces are left.
2
2
pieces,
pieces are there.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Your answer is right. The next 2 questions I'm going to give together, and you are at liberty to answer any one first. What are the shapes and color of the 2 pieces I have got?
So I'll start first. Shape, I have got one arrow, a directional arrow as you put,
Right.
and the other one is, the nib of the arrow, the sharper nib of the arrow, that is that piece.
So
Like a triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a triangle. So I continue on that. So I have 2 of those arrow nibs and 1 directional arrow. So now it is 2 arrows here and 3 nibs, me and Moshmi.
Okay, I've got I'll continue on that again. I've got a triangle sort of a thing with the
Nib.
yes, and nib with the cutting on the edge.
Correct.
And I've got a medical cross, but it's got only 2 arms of a cross and 2 sides are pointies like stars.
So it's basically what you have is like a 6-sided thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's,
the 4 are pointed and 2 are
no.
blunt.
Two are pointed.
Two are
Two are thin, very small rectangles, and 2 side arms are like the medical cross arms.
One means one is full half medical cross. Other are 2 pointed on the bottom.
Yes.
And 2 are one is square. We divided between that.
Yes.
So add that and Andre add what we have coming with.
So that's 3.
3 what? 3 nibs.
3 nibs and
2 arrows.
2 Shakti and myself have got the same shape.
Yeah. So I have got.
I also have the same shape what
So
you're
3
talking
3
about.
medical.
I also have the same.
So 4
So
medical
that's 4
nishans
medical nishans, 3 nibs.
and 2 arrows.
Double peak, those arrows
Yeah.
that you're talking, I also have one.
Yeah, and that thing, that triangular thing with the.
No. That's again a confusion. So we start again.
Take one shape only. And
Shakti,
decide on.
Shakti, just don't. We will just continue in a fashion now. So Moshmi, myself, 3 arrows, 3 arrow nibs, and 2 directions. Then comes Andre. Andre, you have that medical one.
I have
Keep
the
it-
medical one.
Keep it aside a
I've
little
kept
bit.
it aside.
And that about the arrow nibs.
That is a arrowhead sort of a thing, but it's got a cutting on the edge.
Yeah, so that is the same thing.
It's
what we
arrow
have.
nib. It's arrow nib.
Okay.
So we take
Cutting
it.
on the edge means.
No,
what?
arrow nib
Just
nahi
sort of
hai.
you're right, wrong actually. Means
We have
let's
some-
take up one which is having the medical cross. How many of them are having?
Yes.
Okay,
Just-
medical cross, Andre 1.
Ashu 2.
Anshu 3.
Shakti 1. So who is counting?
4. That is 4.
Abhi 3 or 2 bol rahe ho yaar. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you have 4 medical
Yeah,
cross.
yeah.
One piece say one piece. If you're two piece, say two pieces.
that's
Make
what-
it simple. Yes.
So the medical cross, there are 4.
Right.
Correct.
Anything else, Ashu?
I have that double peak, the nib.
Yeah, me too.
How many?
I have one.
So
I also have one.
and Shakti Singh.
No.
I also have
So
one.
2 there, 2 with me, 4, 1 with Moshmi, 5. Right? And Andre, you have?
I have that again. That if I turn it round, it becomes a double peak again, a big one and a small one.
Yeah, that is 6.
6. So 6 arrow nips, 2 directionals.
Can't
They,
have
it
6 arrow
can't, they
nibs.
can't be 6.
There can't be 6 arrow nibs, yeah.
They can't
Everything
be
is
6,
5
yeah.
each.
Yeah.
There's everything is 5.
So guys, one of you is not been associating it with proper.
No, so what I have, I'll repeat, the second piece is like a triangle, but at one end of the triangle there is,
a
it's
curve.
like,
A curve.
it's a cutting.
It's
There's
a cutting.
Semicircle
cutting.
cutting. Semicircle cutting.
No, not
No.
semicircle, it's a
It's just
absolutely,
a cut. It's
It's a
just
peak
like a
edge.
cut.
It's a
inverted,
peak edge.
yeah, it's like,
If you turn it round and keep the base flat, it's like
Okay,
2
okay.
peaks. It's like 2 peaks. One
Correct.
big peak, one small peak.
Correct,
yes,
correct,
yes,
correct,
exactly.
That's it.
so that's a different thing we're talking about.
So you name it then.
So again,
We call it twin peaks, yeah.
We call it
Twin
twin
peaks.
peaks.
Twin
Okay.
peaks.
Now we again calculate.
Twin peaks
So-
who all have got.
So 2 directions, 3 nibs here. Me and Moshmi. And Andre.
I've got 1 peak, 1 twin peak, and 1 medical arrow.
So
Okay, I also have 1 twin peak, so that makes it 2 twin peaks.
3 twin peaks.
Okay, 3 twin peaks.
and
That's it, 3 twin peaks.
No,
I have that medical
only
thing
one
arrow.
that I have
Someone?
medical arrow.
I don't know. I have a different piece altogether.
tell me.
It's a 6-edged.
Yeah, same thing we're
There is
talking
a
Hold on, let him say.
6-edged, wherein I have 4 cones to the all to the edges,
Correct.
and then
Two-
there's one
two-
there's a rectangular.
2 rectangular, right?
Yeah, rectangular bar which is passing through the center of these cones.
So it is arrow, yeah.
That is the medical one.
Yeah.
No, it's an arrow.
See,
What
it is.
No, it's not an arrow,
How,
yeah.
no, how is it? It is a plus sign. It is a plus sign. If you see the bottom side of the plus sign, the vertical line, it is divided into 2 halves. On the upper line that is there, it has been cut into a V.
Correct, 2 V's, na?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or you can make it an elongated M if you take it onto the horizontal.
So guys.
Yeah, so same thing we're talking about.
Talking
Yeah.
about, I think you're talking about the same thing, which is an arrow.
No,
it's a medical.
Arrow will be
Suman, say it
triangular,
again,
sir.
no?
Suman, can you please say it again?
See, I have 4.
How many?
I have only one piece, one article,
Right.
which has got 6 edges. Out of these, 4 edges are arrow shaped, and 2 are rectangular edges.
Correct, correct. I also have the same thing.
So you name it, yeah? Then name it. And Suman has one. Andre has one. Then name it medical piece. Andre, are you correlating it?
So, already happened,
no,
na?
medical piece is separate.
Medical piece.
This is like a sun, like a rising sun, and then it has got kind of two rectangular edges.
Now we have a
Twin, we have twin,
twin peaks. 4.
and we have this other piece which you're talking about.
Suman is having. So
Suman
that's-
and me, we have the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Yeah.
Achha, that's
So
5th
5,
piece.
so which is okay. No?
It's okay.
Yeah, should
So
be
yeah,
5
that's
pieces.
So let's calculate again.
Okay.
So
medical.
five thing with us, me and Moshmi. It is like 3 arrow nibs and 2 directions. And keeping in that in mind, Andre has 1 medical and 1.
Yeah, it could be that medical. Your medical piece is like, does it have?
Andre correlate.
Okay. I'll
Andre correlate.
explain it again.
Andre and Ashosh are
I'll explain it again. The piece, if you hold it, the pointy edge is downwards. That is the if you put your finger, it's
Okay, pointy edge.
pointy edges downwards. To the right and left are the medical sides. You can feel it's absolutely straight.
Yes.
Okay, and on the top are these 2 rectangle pillars, sort
Yeah.
of rectangle
Yeah.
pillars on the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a perfect plus sign, except with the triangle, half a triangle down, and these 2 rectangle things on top.
Mine is
No,
different.
ours is different. Then I have what Suman is.
No, so me and Andre, we've got the same pieces.
It's got perfect 90-degree angles on all the 4 edges.
Yes.
Suman and me
So
have.
you, Ashutosh and
Suman
Andre
and
has
me
got a
have
medical
same
piece
thing.
Yes.
and twin peaks.
Yes.
I also have twin peak.
Yes,
Ashutosh, you are
yes.
sure with the twin
And-
peaks?
Yes, twin peaks, I'm sure.
So 3 twin peaks.
And 2, they have
2
those-
medicals?
2 medicals. 2, we have this
Sunrise.
sunrise. Okay.
Okay, so
medical
you and
is
Suman
with
is
me.
surprised.
You
One
also have
medical
one-
is with you.
Medical is with me.
Shakti.
That's
three.
So you have twin peak and you have sunrise.
Okay, so we have
Okay, what is
identified the shapes. What else are we supposed to do?
No, you have to tell me which shapes I've got. You have.
Who
There
has
are-
got?
I've got two pieces, you have to give me the shapes of those two pieces.
Oh, okay.
Or to tell about
So,
your
so
pieces
you have
now.
to subtract and
My question
So-
was, please give me the shapes and colors of the two pieces I have.
Color we can't tell.
Color we can't tell.
First give shapes.
No, sir, so you must be having one arrow with you
One triangle, yeah.
and one
Sunrise.
one not sun
Yeah,
yes.
one sunrise.
One sunrise.
Just raise your sunrise.
One this you got, sir. I don't know whatever you call it.
this
That's
You can see it. I can't see it.
Okay,
So one sunrise you got and one arrow you got.
show me an arrow. Anyone who's got an arrow? raise?
yeah.
Arrow,
That-
like here.
yeah, I can also show.
Okay. Okay, so that's correct. I've got one arrow.
Wonder clap.
And you have taken 11 minutes 40.
So can I start?
No, before that, can I know the colors which were already? Just remind me, please.
No, he hasn't told the color.
He has
Come
told
on.
the color.
The three colors he told me, na? that they
That's
are-
all.
Acha,
What
okay.
colors
Where
he
are
has?
these?
So that's a good question,
Where
actually.
you are from?
Yeah, they are from.
So is
No, not
it the
necessarily.
right? Is it
Not
the color of the
No,
rising?
no, no, not necessarily.
Is it this color of the sea?
No.
Orange.
Okay, I'll tell you the three colors, okay?
That's okay.
Let me. The three colors are blue, white, and yellow.
So it's
Yellow.
white and yellow.
Oh, these are ASC colors.
No, one is yellow, one is blue.
Blue, white, and yellow are ASC colors. So definitely, sir, you should be having
Yellow.
one yellow. You
One
have.
of them is white.
One yellow.
You
You
give me a
have.
final answer. See, you all
It's
get it.
white and yellow.
White and yellow is wrong
It
answer.
has to be
White
blue.
and blue.
So, sir,
No, no, it's blue and yellow, sir. What you got?
So if it
Yellow and
is
blue.
6, sir.
You have to tell me
You
how you
got
come
blue
into
and
that. How you
No,
come
sir,
into that.
if it is 3 colors, so we have only 6 combinations. We can anyway.
See, you have identified that I've got two pieces. One is sunrise and
Earlier, again, Maushmi, how many? What are the colors that you have?
How will you know the color?
How
How
you
you
know?
touching?
How can you tell the colors? Yeah.
Bro,
By
so,
just
Arey, that is what you're supposed to see. That is the gap is given to you for that only, no? You're supposed to see the colors.
नहीं
नहीं यार, you
Huh?
can't. You're
Okay,
not
stop.
supposed to see the colors.
Stop.
I think
Sunrise is
Okay,
yellow.
please take off your. I'll help you.
Yeah, I think my hair will get stuck.
That's a funny thing. Yeah. This is what you have, right?
This is Canadian.
Yeah, so this is what.
This is medical piece.
But in the beginning, you identified this to be same.
Yeah.
That's why you're getting 6 pieces.
But this is the Twin Peaks.
Both of you
This
kept.
is
He's saying 6
twin
edges. You said yes, 6 edges. And,
So this
Twin
was
Peaks,
medical piece.
Twin Peaks.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that was fine, and medical piece was this and that.
No, no, no. This was not medical piece. This was that what we
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
both- Sunrise.
So these are 2 pieces I had. Okay, and now you can just go around what you did, what you could have done, where could things be better, and what happened. Let's discuss the group dynamics that went into this thing.
Describing these are easy to describe. How to describe these?
Yeah, you know, things like this.
Describing this thing.
This
was
is
the
everybody.
most
The
phenomenal.
moment you said Twin Peaks and all, so there was no doubt. You will touch it. you
Twin
will-
Peaks is a good example, I tell you. This is a good example.
Okay,
Twin Peaks.
but I've also
About the Canadian and the sunrise and all those things, I'm little skeptical.
This looks like the.
I look it I look it as a wicked man standing with 2 legs.
I look at it looks like an Android. That's
So I've also seen somebody saying,
Wicked leg.
you know, they're saying there's something like 2 legs, and somebody saying, you know, now for you the same piece, where's the other one? Now you are looking at it like this. Okay. You know, on the top there are 2 flat things. He says, no, there are 2 pointed things on top.
Yeah.
Okay, not realizing that first you must get a common denominator, no? At least put your base right. You're comparing the same piece from different angles. Okay, and so just if one person would have taken on, although Saurabh assumed leadership on his own, and you all quite followed him, but yet there is a case that you could have officially nominated a leader. Now in the corporate world, you'll never get a chance to select a leader. Nobody will tell you, here are the 6 people, please tell me whom do you want to serve. No, but yet there are situational leaders. You may get a project, you may emerge as a leader, you may show your leadership qualities and be picked up for a project because you showed those leadership qualities. So therefore it is important that you look at your leadership styles, compare them with what they were in the army and what you require them here, and start changing. As we don't have much time today, but I will send you all a handout on something called building a personalized leadership brand. You have a USP for a company, you make a USP for yourself. Okay. So far in the world, how was leadership taught? From ages, everywhere, whether in the army or in the civil, leadership was taught, but there were some leadership qualities that you thought good leaders had. and then you try to acquire those qualities. Now a concept has come up to say that does every leader need to have the same qualities, or are different leaders supposed to have different qualities? So there's a guy called Dave Ulrich who's come to the concept of saying that all the time it was inside out, that I am a leader, these are my qualities, and this is I'm going to exhibit them, or this is the way I'm going to implement or execute them. He says should be outside in. What do people want from me? What are the type of leadership qualities that I need to have? So he says there are 5 people you have to consider. What do my bosses want from me? What do my peers want from me? What do my subordinates want from me? What do my clients want from me? What do my stakeholders want from me? Okay. And then my leadership style should meet the requirement of all these 5. So if you are a customer and I am in Walmart, what do you expect from me? What is Walmart known for?
Retail and cheap, good value
Cheap.
for money. Good value for money.
Now Walmart all over the world, wherever it is, basically in USA, is basically known for lowest cost. So anyone who's a leader in Walmart will look at economy all the time. So his leadership has to be such that hallmark of whatever he does is to induce savings, cutting costs and things like that. Now you leave that job and go to, let's say, BMW. What is the hallmark there?
Luxury.
Quality. Now there people will not be there also people will be concerned about costs and all, but that won't be the priority. Now the type of leader you are in Walmart will not be the type of leader you're going to be there. This we only talked of clients. Similarly, you will say that in this company the bosses want you to do this. The leader. Very important that all of you have to look at this leadership styles right now. Each of you should actually identify what type of a leader I am going to be. Now here in this particular case, here was a man sitting idle. None of you thought isko kaise use karo. So all that you were trying to do, your Harpal, will you please take counting tumga? He also never said, tell me how are you feeling? You sabko mila mere ko kyun nahi?
Very disturbed.
Huh?
Very disturbed.
Disturbed?
Yeah. Because I cannot imagine what is there in the hand. Though I was counting, and in between also I told them athletes. One thing is the triangular shape, which is
Common.
out, not common, which is in his hand. And second thing, because I couldn't figure out what they had in their hands to tell exactly whether it is a triangle or what. So second thing was okay.
So guys, in the army didn't matter so much. There were many people of yours who were sitting idle, okay, in peacetime, and you couldn't make out. Here, when people are used to doing work, if you have some people in your team who don't have work, they will be very disappointed about it. Okay. As a team leader, now your team managers and AVPs, you will have to see that everyone in your team is fruitfully employed. And you will have to see that nobody is sitting idle. But the chap who's sitting idle may not say, but he will feel a little frustrated.
So I think I'll add on something here. So I think you can't have somebody sitting because it goes against, so the person has the right to go and speak up and say, well, I have been appointed, I have been given a salary and I'm not being given a job. As a leader, you suck. You can't say that, you can't have somebody. So you have to minimum resources, you have to maximize the output of what you get out of the person. While the person is extremely happy about it. It's not that you're making a person work 18 hours a day, but ensuring that the output is maximized with the minimum amount of resources. So if you have 8 people in your team, you will have to ensure that each one of them are performing at 100 to 110%.
Yeah.
Or 90%, 90 to 110, depending on, so you will have some days your workflow will be much higher, inputs will be much higher, some days it will be lower. And when there are those lean periods, and I'm sure it's the same in the army, you have to then understand, okay, maybe the last week and the first week are very heavy on the workload. So my leave planning has to happen on the second and the third week. My training programs have to be on the second and the third week. My budding programs, assuming if I want Amri to learn Saurav's job, that has to happen on the second. So you'll have to keep on ensuring so that the workload, it should not be like 2 weeks I'm like this and then I come. I'm sure you do that in the army.
Balance out your workload and balance out work between people also.
So
It shouldn't be that in your
idle
team
is
one
not,
person is having too much of work, the other one is sitting idle.
So you can't have somebody sit idle. So I know that people who have complained to me against So it's only that I've now moved to a diversity role. I was a hardcore ops person. There are people who have come and complained to me that my leader is not giving me any job. I've just come back from a maternity leave, or typically that happens then. Or else, that I've been wanting to do this and I wanted to do that. They're taken as quasi complaints against your manager. So that's very important in the corporate. Right?
Okay.